Hi crew, it's Tuesday, first day of summer. Saw you put up a number of short, what did you call them, vehicle vignettes today, which I enjoyed. I won't say immensely because I don't want to overvalue various interactions, but yeah, I was glad you put them up. Um, don't have much to add or respond to from those. Sounds like you had a bit of an interesting day, the thunderstorms and everything. We had the hottest day of the year so far today, maximum solar radiation for the year, um, but it only got up to 90, 89 or so, something like that. And so it wasn't that bad. I went into work this morning early. I woke up. So yesterday, actually, I had trouble sleeping on Sunday night, and I didn't feel well, and I ended up not falling asleep until it was probably around 3 o'clock in the morning. And so I not having an early morning meeting, I slept in, didn't go to work right away, and took a little sick leave. But this morning, by contrast, I woke up at 4:30, and it was already light out, and I wasn't able to go back to sleep. So I got up at a little after 5 or around 5 o'clock and went into work, and I worked out. And I actually, I usually do a half hour of intervals on the elliptical, and I did an hour today, and I toned back the resistance a little bit, but it felt really good. I burned not quite twice as many calories as I normally do, but yeah, it felt good to do it. And I enjoyed it. I don't know if I'll see how I feel in the coming days, and I don't know if I want to actually actively do longer workouts. I also did a little research on diet, and I don't know what you do for your diet for swimming. I was worried that I wasn't getting enough protein because I kind of was continuing to lose weight, and I feel like I've really started eating more in earnest in the last couple of weeks because I just continued to drop weight, and I was down to around 160, and I'm back up to just under 165 again now. But I want to build muscle mass if I'm going to put on more weight, and I should be with the amount I'm working out. Granted, it's not a ton, compared to people who really work out. Anyway, just thinking about that. What else did we have going on? So Sarah and I went for a walk this afternoon, and it was comfortable, a little warmer than I like, but 90 degrees. Kids swimming in the river. The water level in the rivers actually started to precipitously drop in the last couple days. You can really see that. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Your story about meeting the gentleman in the grocery store or the food store, as Scott O'Daniel would say, was rather interesting. And I actually didn't realize, maybe you never talked to me about having to provide death notices when you were a police officer. I think that would be an interesting thing, and as you like to write, it would be an interesting thing to write about. Speaking of which, I recently wrote a new song. It's kind of funky in that, actually in the last couple of years, the songs that I've been writing tend to be overly specific and geared toward a specific community, a little less accessible, but often revolving around a larger theme. And so I wrote this song that I'm going to put up on my other channel at some point in the not too distant future. But it's just kind of weird, and I'm not sure. I've been trying to make a video for it for a couple weeks now, and my video software keeps crashing and won't work. It's driving me crazy. So I may have to get some new software. I don't know. Maybe we should look into, if you know anything about good video editing software, or anyone who knows any. I know that Final Cut Pro is the expensive stuff that everyone uses, I think, on Macs. I don't know what people use on PCs. You mentioned possibly buying another computer, and actually I can give you specs on that, or work with you on that if you'd like. Anyway, that's really all I got. Not much else going on. Work is a little bit uneventful, although I've got some meetings this week which should be interesting. Sarah's selling books consistently as she has been, making more money. It's interesting because there's a whole bunch of different venues now, which like Sony has a site, and Smashwords has a site, and iTunes, and Barnes and Noble, and she's actually making decent money in Barnes and Noble as well, which she hasn't been accounting for. She's just been accounting for her Amazon sales. So, kind of cool. Maybe she could buy a piece of property for you or something. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go. It's around 8 o'clock, and actually it's become a little overcast. I think that weather's supposed to cool down again. It's supposed to be in the 70s the next few days, but I'm gonna go sit on the porch and play the guitar, I think. So if you need me, that's where I'll be. Still dead.